In the previous program, we have already said that Sun Wukong was practiced in the 8 flowers of the Supreme Veteran Army, and after 7 days and 49 days, he finally came out stupid, escaped from the 8 records and regained his freedom, and Sun Wukong's finally ushered in the top score of her life, that is, big. We have seen Qiu Ji, and even friends who have just watched Qiu Ji's TV series know it. Every time Sun Wukong encounters a waste monster, he has to bring up the fact that he was big to the sky, so is the sky as big as Sun Wukong himself said. In fact, the sky is divided into 2 levels. What about the first level? There is a description in the original text. Sun Wukong's second sect is like a bone stick, silver is yellow, so a yellow is in exchange for a rough play in his hand, regardless of the milk of the 9 wants star coins to the 4 heavenly kings Nuying. 9th, the 4 heavenly kings of the star coin gate are not good. If they come out to fight, it is not their fault, but if they don't go out, Bao Wei Tian, isn't this too unsatisfactory? Except for them not appearing, the other miracles of Tianting are gone. This point, the Rainbow King is actually meaningless in the east and west, and it is even more meaningless directly to the common name of the Bell. Bell. Seeing that both of them were in the same place, there was already a needle to go and a little bit to warm the left hair to lifer. Drop 36 clouds and thunder to get up and keep the loud voice at the core. Each of them became a vicious mystery. From this description we can know. Send air and Wang Lingguan vocational training. After a tie, the wall stopped here. Then the 36 cloud thunderstorms of the cloud soldiers came. The loud voice was completely unintentional. It's like a stick, it's a left turn, and the price wins after hitting it. For a while, the knife and gun of the Volkswagen Thunder fell to build a few sides to reduce the pot hanging. The shaved face of the Moon Buddha Sutra is more and more sacred. He wandered around several times and turned into 3 heads and 6 closures. Turn the stick yellow and yellow into 3. The hand of 6 is 3 times when it is open. Half of the 4 RVs have been improved. 6 in the ground is flying in the heart of that cover. The last of the Thor gods can take a camera. It means that the air is sent at this time. It was maintained by Tuan. If you can't get in and out, you can't get out. The monkey is in the 2nd level. Sun Wukong only hit the door of the Zero Sales Fort store. The so-called big disturbance in the Heavenly Palace. The person who really fought against Sun Wukong. Only the right holy true army is not himself. It was his subordinate Wang Lingguan. And 36 clouds that don't even have a name. Location of arrival. It is the door money of the odd sale burger store. For example, you go to the Yangwen Bureau to complain. You haven't had time to knock on the bone yet. Was maintained by a pound of yai. You have to curse behind the door. The current master heard someone preaching outside the door. Ask about careers. What happened to us in the morning? Take a look at your career. Someone is making trouble. Immediately recall the current state of the master. The current master thought to himself, how could it be so unruly? Hurry up and arrest this person. Describe it this way. It was probably the scene where Sun Wukong hit the Heavenly Palace. Is it for the ancient faint good injury? Sun Wukong turned out to be a braggart king. In fact, it is not surprising if you think about it. Everyone has a problem with bragging. In short, it really doesn't matter. It is important to be famous. This is called marketing. How can you anti-people understand? So this so-called Sun Wukong hit the Heavenly Palace. Later, it evolved into a premeditated one. Self-marketing world. From now on. Transformation over the mountain. Hand attack on the life inspection of forest oil. There is a stroke of heavy color at the end of the farm. Except for the location of the jade yellow earth. Where did the other gods go? The 100,000 scales of the heavenly court are like the sky. Where have they all gone? Where can King Li let the family go again? Jade Land. Prepared an empty space for Sun Wukong. Pan Tao Yuan like a wild. The Supreme Veteran Army prepared another one for Sun Wukong. The empty hole is handsome. Finally, all forces. Prepared one for Sun Wukong. The empty Heavenly Palace. Sun Wukong from the gossip is like the middle. Escape is a completely accidental world. Whether it is the old army of the Jade Land every day. All forces were not prepared at all. No one in Taoism would have thought of it. This matter comes from the book of the Tao clan. Is this a deliberate arrangement by the Tao clan? All immortals have one unintentional. Only then did he take the attitude of an official. Could it be that the Tao clan is going to merge with the Jade landlords? As for being able to provoke King Li, they are even less likely to make a move. Because the bigger Sun Wukong Dao, the higher the probability of the Tathagata's appearance. When Sun Wukong made a big fuss in the Heavenly Palace, it can reach the spirit-selling treasure shop. It is completely in the day. The forces of Taoism and Buddhism suddenly withdrew. Every day in a short period of time. It has become a blank area for all its might. So there was a big fuss in the Heavenly Palace. It's a one. Risk. Let's take a look. The situation at that time. It was originally written like this. At that time, the gods kept the great saint in one place. I can't get in. The chaos has long been moved. So. Transmission direct. Except for a collar and jade holy pearl. The Upper West invited Buddhist elders. Xiang Fu. Yudi is not in a situation where he is forced to help. Just woke up. But Sun Wukong has been controlled. It is equivalent to a Songzi who stops. Sooner or later, it will be out of the pot. Who shot this Songzi? Whose is it? The reason why Yudi woke up. It is to give credit to reading. Since the Jade Land can be invited or not. Why did he still invite him? Because the meaning of the game has changed. The old army produced deadly food. Now is the time to beat the drowning dog. And the Tathagata. It is also the stick blowing of the Jade Land. Let's talk about this as a written account. Following the team's various shops. For example, waiting for the stable hall to repair the chaotic maternity and sanitation. Take me to practice magic at an old price. From this description, we can find out. The Tathagata was a subordinate of the Jade Land at this time. The Tathagata is the old price. Instead of helping. Let's take a look. The Tathagata plans to follow the Alligator honorific fold. Leaving the thunder sound Ben Zero sales door. We can hear each other's shouts. Come 36 clouds and thunder will throw this great sage's group plate siege and throw. The Buddhist community continued to wear the law. Call the thunder to stop and let go of the camp lock. Call the great sage out. Let me ask him what he is. Pay attention. It is the Buddhist clan's decree to break the law. Start here. The Tathagata has changed from Buddha Lao to Buddha. Therefore, the Buddha of the Tathagata gave himself his own share. Why did the Tathagata dare to change from Buddha to Buddha at this time? When he was in a pavilion, his own strength was definitely not enough. The Tathagata is a Buddha. It is inseparable from the strong support of the Jade Emperor Earth behind it. So why does the Jade Land need a Buddhist clan? Everyone has seen the situation of the world. The Jade Land nominally hangs a respected head. But the real control over the heavenly stop god Xian Gate. But it is very weak. Yudi met the old army. We all have to get together. Jade needs a power to hate to the corner. Then disintegrate to the corners. According to the giant gate of the Jade Land. The Tathagata should have appeared a long time ago. But because of the line single level of the Supreme Veteran. The Jade Land must be quickly resolved and sent to Wukong. Modified giant gate. In short, things have developed to this point. No one thought of it. It's all caused by some accidental things. We will give you a detailed analysis later. Then after the Tathagata appeared. We are all familiar with the giant in the back. Send Wukong to jump to the Tathagata's palm line. Then let him spend it. The question arises. Why can't you send Wukong to pay for the Tathagata's palm line?